Can you tell me, I suppose, one of the reasons we want to learn your experiences today is for young hoteliers, or I suppose young people who are schoolgoers, who are possibly considering the hotel industry.
Yeah.
What would your advice be to schoolgoers about what kind of a life they can expect if they were to go into hospitality and into hotels?
Well, even if you are uncertain about entering the hotel industry, it's a very diverse industry.
Okay.
I mean, you can go the whole HR route, you can go the whole sales and marketing route, you can go the whole food and beverage route, you can go the accountancy route. There's just so much available inside hotels that it's like a company within a company. You know, there's so many different departments. And even from my own background, I've done everything from food and beverage right through to sales, through to the only part I'd say that I haven't touched really as such would be accountancy and HR, which is the opportunity is always there as well to go into that sector. So it's a very diverse one, and even try it. Definitely do try it. I mean, if you do it for 6 months and don't like it, then obviously you have it done. But it's just such a diverse industry that you can really do anything in there.
I think there's a lot more to meet than meets the eye.
There is, yeah. And even for ourselves down below in Capella Castlemartyr, we don't. A lot of our staff have never worked in hotels before.
Okay.
Our whole accountancy department have never worked in a hotel before. So even in seeing it from their point of view, I would see it as a lot of their procedures and their processes. They'd be going, why do you do it that way? Why don't you just do it this way? So it's, it is a very diverse industry.
Okay. What kind of competencies do you think are required from people that would benefit them, I suppose, and help them to be more successful in hospitality?
You have to be people focused.
Okay.
You really do. I mean, at the end of the day, you're constantly putting on a show. So you have to like people. You have to be able to have a good interpersonal skills, being able to converse with people, being able to adapt to people's humours and changes. I mean, some people might want to just check in and not talk to anyone, whereas some people might want to check in and want the whole world to be about them. So you really have to be able to be able to have a diverse personality to be able to adapt with that.
Okay.
Also to be, I suppose, hard work, and it does require hard work. It's just there's no easy way in hotels. It's a tough industry, but it's good fun. You have to be able to take the good days with the bad days, and just always constantly see your vision and your future there.
What would your advice be to people who are in the industry possibly and on, I suppose, a supervisory role or reaching to a management role? Would your advice be the same about progressing upwards?
But progressing upwards would be about having, if you wanted to steer in a specific department, as in like if you wanted to stay food and beverage, or if you wanted to go into a different department or something, I would strongly advise to do out a career plan, definitely, to see where you want to go, set yourselves goals, objectives. If you're a supervisor, and if you're a supervisor in housekeeping, if you see something wrong, set yourself a goal or a task of achieving that and how it's going to be achieved. Take a lot of responsibility onto yourself. Look at your departmental manager, see what you can help in order to free up their workload, perhaps,
and to learn for you.
Take some of their responsibilities, so that when time comes, the hotel industry is constantly changing. So when time's promotion comes, if you're seen as being someone that can actually take responsibility, helping out, it really does help with regards to promotion. Patience. And even having patience, exactly, and even having a career path, sitting down with someone, even your general manager, even your immediate boss, sitting down and having a whole career path, it helps as well. I mean, the fact that you can see yourself go in certain directions, it does.
I think often when we don't take the time to sit back and review it,
that's it, exactly.
You get caught up because it's such a fast-paced and ever-changing industry.
Yeah, exactly.
Tell me, I suppose, you've probably learned a lot of valuable lessons, whether they be good, bad, humorous, difficult. What was the most valuable lesson that you've learned in your career to date?
The most valuable lesson I've learned to date would definitely be, I suppose, to constantly you're constantly worrying about ahead. You know, especially from my point of view, you're constantly worrying ahead. But always stick to the knit and stick to the daily stuff as well. Like, you know, if you still don't go upstairs, and if I didn't go upstairs and meet my group, that's it. That's another point of contact with that organizer, with that person gone. So just constantly stick to daily routines. They're very important.
Okay, good advice. There's a lot of people in this industry who are very talented and possess hidden talents. Is there any particular hidden talent that you feel that you host?
I'd be fairly competitive. I suppose that within the...
Never known that, Paul.
No, never. No, I would be fairly competitive in that even between rival hotels and things, the closing of deals, that's a bit I like, the whole sales side of that, and not really the fighting for business. Yeah, it's
the doggy world out there.
It is, and it's kind of talented. The way I would do it is I just be constantly chasing the clients. Okay, what are they offering? Well, you know, I'd never slag off or I'd never downgrade another hotel, but I'd upsell ourselves, saying, okay, look, that's a great hotel, but however we can offer
this
such and such, and what your hotel, they offer such a level of service, but we can offer so much more. And of course price, the all important price.
Sadly, it is a deciding factor. Where do you see yourself, Paul, in about 5 years' time, let's say? Still in hotels, or...?
Definitely still in hotels, yes, for definite. Capella Castlemartyr still is a very young hotel, so I mean, career-wise, it would be, I would definitely, I'm going to be there for a long time, because in order to bring the hotel up to success, if that's a success, then it proves that I am a success as well. So definitely, so I probably would go a wholesale to marketing route eventually. So still keeping an eye out within the company itself for
any aspirations for travelling, or?
No, I like Cork at the moment. Cork, I wouldn't mind keeping into the Cork market.
If I give you the opportunity, Paul, to change one thing about the hotel industry, what would that be?
The one thing I would probably change would be the whole work-life balance thing.
Okay.
I'd like to see a whole HR focus towards pushing it towards maybe other activities outside of hotels, maybe more teamwork.
Right.
Between yourself in hotels, there's different departments. So even by having more of a work-life balance, but involving other departments with you, maybe outdoor off-site activities, team days, things like that.
Okay.
Even with regards to HR, I would see a lot of hotels would get involved with the whole operational. The HR department would be more operational, as in procedures, but maybe take more, I suppose, directorship approach to it, as in focusing it towards company visions, as opposed to worrying about let department heads worry about the whole operational side of things, as in like disciplinaries and procedures and lateness forms and things like that, and let the HR department focus more towards the
enhancing people's lives.
Exactly,
probably.
Not even people's lives, but enhancing the company itself, as in like, okay, we're going to recruit people who will steer in a certain direction, making sure that is the key.
Okay. If you had the opportunity to interview one person for younghotelier.com, who would that be?
It would definitely be Bill Clinton.
Really?
Yeah.
Why?
The guy, he's just got so much charisma about him.
Okay.
He would be, he'd definitely be one of the people I'd like to most meet as well. Definitely. It's just he's such an interpersonal guy. He's able to float everything. Yeah, it would definitely be Bill Clinton, because his personality is very diverse.
Okay.
He's well able to go into situations of conflict and then just ease them out.
Interesting choice. Okay. Any final pearls of wisdom that you would like to share with young hoteliers worldwide?
Just to stick you set yourself goals and just stick to them. You can be very easily guided to doing different things you don't want to do, but stick to what you want to do. Just do it.
And final opportunity, Paul, to share any stories, funny stories or past college stories that you'd like to get in.
No. I don't tell jokes.
Okay, well, on behalf of younghotelier.com and the young hoteliers who are watching this, thank you for taking the time. We've learned about your competitive streak, so we shall be informing your local competitors in the Cork marketplace. And we look forward to possibly coming back to visit you in years to come.
Brilliant.
Thank
you.
Paul.